Hello and welcome to the Our Metroidvania podcast. This is Cauldrath from the Our Metroidvania subreddit and Discord.
Hi, this is Master. I'm also from there.
Hi, I'm Atcero, and I'm the local broke college student.
Isn't Master also?
Yeah.
Sorry, one of the two local broke college students.
All right. Well, I guess a couple of broke college students and I will be watching some trailers this week.
Woo! First one up looks like it's The Siege in the Sandfox for PC. I almost said sandbox.
Maybe it's a little sandboxy.
Might be.
So yeah, this is the stealth-based Metroidvania that seems kind of Prince of Persia-y.
Graphics are beautiful.
Yeah. This was announced a few years back. Oh, we got a map.
Yeah, map.
Woo! We'll go back to it. Seems a bit Prince of Persia-ish. I still think the spear one has the most Prince of Persia vibes so far.
Savior.
Savior, thank you. I always forget it, but yes. Alright, go back to the map. Alright, holy shit.
But yeah, I can't think of a lot of other like stealth-based Metroidvanias. There's like some things where we'll have like stealth sections,
Yep.
and they're usually not that great. But this one's just like stealth-based throughout.
Stealth and parkour
Yeah.
based, yeah.
The parkour definitely is necessary to create a compelling stealth game.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, this does look like a pretty well interconnected map.
Yeah. Oh, come on, don't do that. There we go. Definitely is branchy, at least.
Mhm.
Strange creatures. Interesting. But yeah, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is that
Pretty
spot
neat.
off the top that like where it's opened up. I don't know if that's like go to a new area or just a place where they haven't been yet.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Does look like it has some combat too, because you go and take out a guard from behind at least.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just like
A
stealth
takedown,
finishers.
yeah.
Yeah. Like usually a game, like stealth games will have some sort of combat, but it's like heavily discouraged.
Yeah.
Where like you're much more likely to win if you do the stealth takedowns. Like
Yep.
there's all these places where you're running from enemies, so that seems to indicate that it's more like you're not supposed to fight them directly.
Yeah.
I suppose as you acquire more abilities, the game would transition more from being sneaky into more of just flying past enemies.
Yeah. Or you could see something like a Zero Mission where there's a stealth part, and then after a while you become powerful enough that you can just take out the enemies.
Yeah.
But this one's kind of selling itself as being a stealth game, so doing that departure might not be might be annoying to the player.
Maybe so. Yeah. It'll be neat. Maybe.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah, it looks like a good game, and it's filling a niche that is not well served.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on.
Alright, so that was The Siege in the Sandfox, and this one is Virus. That voice, so I didn't know. That's adorable.
I do like the trash can.
Not just today for free, so
Oh,
yep, you can go play it on itch.io right now.
Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna turn off closed captions since it already ran once.
Mhm. Yeah, this is a pretty short trailer, so you don't get a lot of information.
No.
There's what looked like a heart container power up.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
yeah, I can't. Free itch.io release, can't judge it too much.
No.
Mm,
The style is cute. It's got its own style.
yeah,
Looks like it could be fun.
the change directly to root makes it sound like that. It's like go back to the hub, which makes me think it might be a crust-like.
The character also turns pink and allows them to fall through a pink block, so perhaps there is some color shifting involved in the platforming.
It looks like it with the green and the purple, yeah.
Mm.
Or pink. Yeah, pink.
I don't think we have too much else to say about this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty short trailer. But hey, it's free, so go play it.
If
This
you
was-
dare.
Me? Now I'm tempted to. You shouldn't have said anything. That wasn't my thought. Alright.
You won't. You're scared.
Viruses are scary, man.
It's like you think you're getting somewhere with it. But I'll play it right now on stream. We're doing this.
No, we're not doing that. We gotta watch trailers. What if downloading it gives you a virus?
Yeah, it specifically
It's too
says
late.
that
I'm
it's
playing it.
going
You guys shouldn't have said anything. Alright. Next game.
Well, now you're never gonna get rid of that virus.
Oh, that sucks. This one won't be the first or last. So that was Virus, and this one's Scrabdackle.
Interesting name.
Yeah.
Music reminds me of the skeleton one.
Art's real cute. I like it.
I love it. But the music reminds me of the... Oh no, I can't remember it. So he plays like a jazz guy.
I don't
And
know. I can't
Cowboy
hear the
Bebop?
music.
I can crank the music up.
No!
That won't help
Oh,
us.
it works.
We have him muted.
Oh, that's right. You want me to share my screen?
No.
Too late, I'm doing it.
I'm not watching.
That's on you guys then.
And now you're buffering on Twitch.
Am I actually?
Yeah, look what you've done.
Okay. Well, go back and listen to the music. It's great. It's not Crypt of the Necro Dancer. I don't remember the name of it.
Describe it again.
It's you play as a guy with a saxophone, like a boomerang. Skelerang! No, not Skelerang. Boomer skeleton? You play as this guy and you go around and you're like you turn into a skeleton, but your boomerang is your main weapon. I'm looking it up.
Is it Skeleton Boomerang?
Attack? I don't know. I haven't played that
It
one.
might just be Skeleton Boomerang. It is. It's just Skeleton Boomerang. Okay, I was overthinking it. That's what this music reminds me of.
Okay, let's actually talk about this game.
Yes.
This is a Metroidvania.
It's
maybe.
tagged as Metroidvania. That's what.
It's
There was that
top-down.
equipment wheel. Maybe we should pause and get a good look at it.
Yes. The art's adorable. It's got a style and it knows what its style is.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It has a lot of UI over there on the left.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Ubisoft acquired it. Then there's a wheel.
Yeah, it looks like it has the thing like in Link's Awakening where you can equip different items to different buttons.
Perhaps this is a Zelda-like.
Just because it's top down doesn't mean it's a Zelda-like, though. There we go.
I'd say it makes it more likely to be a Zelda-like.
Definitely, definitely.
It
But
clearly has Zelda inspirations, but
yes, especially with
you
that
can,
map.
yeah, but you can still make a Metroidvania with a Zelda gameplay style.
Style, yeah. The only difference are the dungeons.
So
Looks
I'm
like,
guessing the red vials are health, and the like blue thing to the right of that is probably some sort of mana meter.
yeah.
Who knows what the yellow stuff is?
Well, I think that's just an item. Are you talking about the like flower-looking thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably just an item that they have equipped.
yeah, but I want to know what the item is.
Which one?
You got a sword, you got a pinwheel, and then you
Simple,
got a
effective combat magic taught
yellow
for
thing.
self-defense, easy to use, and always readily on hand. That's for the red. Blue is techniques for maneuvering quickly and effectively around hazards and complex terrain. So those are your, like, movement upgrades. Valuable yet situational spell, often unsuited for one scenario, but a perfect fit for another. Situational upgrades.
I do like how it's divided, the upgrades.
Yeah.
Though I wonder if it's going to go the key
There you
route.
go. A spell that casts a blade's path briefly through the air, the traditional weapon of the Warrior Witch clan. Stratablast, a wizard's basic attack rune. It draws magic from your surroundings into a dangerous projectile of geometry. Let's see if it had more. Oh, Arc Bomb.
Oh,
Doesn't...
I like how it has the little picture of them casting the spell and the effect of it.
Yeah. Pinwheel, a simple spell used to slow fall, follow wing currents, or glide against gaps. Scry, concentrate on eligible things to study on. That is everything.
Like how it's just like float, arrow.
Look.
It's also worth noting that this trailer is a demo release trailer, so you can go play the demo right now on Steam.
Go play it. Looks adorable.
Oh, there's all that stuff written on the ground. No peasants allowed.
Yeah, look
Okay,
at the sad angels. They're sad peasant angels.
Hey, on the Steam page, they call it a hand-drawn, nonlinear Zelda-like adventure.
So it could be
So
based more on the Zelda 1 then.
Clearly the Zelda takes priority.
Yeah. Does look good though. Regardless if
Yeah.
it's an MV or a Zelda-like.
Yes.
Next one?
Sure.
Alright, so that was
Let's
Scrabdackle. Next one is Voltage High Society release trailer.
First person.
Reminds me of a boomer shooter.
Why is that?
Because your hands are always out and it's a lower res than most other games.
Do you consider Quake a boomer shooter?
I've never played Quake, but I thought it was kind of in the territory. I don't remember. I've never played it or watched it.
Well, it uses like low res or low poly count models.
Are your hands always out in front of you? Or your gun?
I think so, yeah.
Like that, though? There's just
Why
a
is having
vibe.
your hands in front of you
Because
the
it's just a
criteria
vibe
you
that
use?
comes with Doom having your hands like that, you know? There's a vibe.
Usually you're holding a gun.
There's a vibe. Yeah, hard to tell what this game is, other than being a shooter. FPS, at least.
We do know they were very insistent on posting their trailer on the subreddit.
Oh, was that the one that kept deleting?
Yeah.
Oh, because they kept embedding wrong? Yeah.
Hey, we believed in them and they
They
pulled
got
through,
it. They got it.
posted the trailer.
Yeah. But they clearly believe that their game's a Metroidvania. Or at least close enough that people who like Metroidvanias would be interested in it. The
Yeah.
trailer doesn't really show a lot of Metroidvania elements.
Yeah. Here, let's read
I
about it.
checked out the Steam page earlier. It said the review said it was very early on in development, so there probably
Yeah, it
isn't too
says
much to it
it,
yet.
it says Steam Early Access.
Mm-hmm. And it does claim to be a first-person Metroidvania, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Still, I mean, that's exciting. There's not many of those.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Castlevania for Doom exists. I know what you're talking about. So does Metroid for Doom. I mean, there's two right there.
Right.
Didn't I tell you about both of those?
Yes, you did. Well, no, actually, I found the Castlevania one on a video. That one you did not tell me about. Metroid one you did.
I mean, this looks more like... It reminds me more of a poly horror game than a boomer shooter, but I guess those overlap.
Oh, like a PS1
sometimes.
horror style game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love me the PS1 horror games.
Yeah, well, from what we can see, no.
Music's also
It
very
looks
good.
nice, at least.
I know you
It
guys
has
can't hear
gameplay.
it. It has gameplay. It has cuts.
We'll have to see what happens as the game evolves, and hopefully it becomes an awesome first-person Metroidvania.
Oh yeah.
Then we'll have two of them that exist.
Which one's the other one that you count?
Prime. At least I'm guessing it's Prime.
I would count Prime. I don't know what Master was referring to, though. He said one.
Well, just a lot of first-person Metroidvanias, people tend to argue about them actually being Metroidvanias because of the way their levels are designed.
But what's the other one you consider?
Probably Metroid Prime 1.
Hey!
The closest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should we move on to the next one?
Sure.
So.
Alright, so that was Voltage High Society release trailer. Next one is HAAK, which is going to be launched on Nintendo Switch. Oh, comic book style.
Yeah, I think this one might also be on Steam. Or maybe not.
HAAK.
Ooh, got the grapple.
It says specifically it's a Metroidvania world.
Must be true. No one
It's
lies.
true.
Oh, excuse me.
Whenever games say, whenever they use Metroidvania as an adjective for a specific element within their game, that makes me a little worried.
Well,
I mean,
it looks
You know,
like
you'll
it
see
pressed,
like Metroidvania Combat or Metroidvania World to a lesser extent.
I think saying Metroidvania world is acceptable. Because
It
the world
is,
design
yeah.
is generally what makes a game a Metroidvania.
Still though, it's concerning as well.
Well, it had a fast travel overhead map, and that was either fast travel or literal HUD. Here, let me find it.
That's like tomorrow.
Yeah. That could just be fast travel. And not actual... Actually, yeah, it looks like it's fast travel instead of... Hopefully not a world hub. We'll see. 'Cause if it is,
You could still
they
have...
lied.
It could kind of be a hub and also kind of be fast travel.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
2 levels have to be connected to each other in some way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if they're not, wrestling.
You know, you'd think Emperor Tower East and West would be connected.
I would hope so.
It's just like you can't go between North and South Dakota.
It's
Well,
true.
why not?
There's a huge rivalry. If you try to cross, it's no bueno, my guy. We hate each other too much.
I'll keep that in mind the next time I find myself on the Dakotan border.
Just remember, North Dakota's the better Dakota.
As soon as you start calling them both Dakota, you're automatically making a competition.
Exactly. And we're obviously better.
So we see some parry abilities. Or at least projectile reflection.
Yeah, it looked like
Yeah.
the dash doesn't have iframes because there were definitely some situations where, like, you could have, if it did, you could just dash in through the bosses like projectiles and then get a bunch of damage in.
Yeah. Also had the hover with your cape, kind of like in the Messenger. Not saying the Messenger did it first, just that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I guess I would call that a glide where you
Glide.
slowly fall,
That
as opposed to
cape
the
hover.
hover where you
Yeah.
don't fall. And that's a pretty traditional Metroidvania power up.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many other... Oh, I guess Saga of Sorrow uses it, yeah. Slow fall.
hmm Aslan had it.
Did Aslan have it?
Sh-
Oh, yeah.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse had it.
Oh, yeah. You can pet the
Yeah.
cat, though, so, instant 10 out of 10. Yeah, it looks good. The graphics are clean.
hmm
It's got a story to it, too.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks pretty high quality.
Yeah.
Has a ability that looks like it's either like a grappling hook type thing or maybe like the bash from Ori. But yeah, it looks like it's just solidly made.
Yeah.
Certainly something to look forward to.
Tomorrow.
Next one.
Yeah.
Alright, so this was HAAK. Next one is Eve gameplay trailer. Oh shit, it's Link.
I'm assuming this has nothing to do with EVE Online.
That would probably be a fair assumption.
Yeah. That was my first thought too when I heard you.
I could have sworn I've seen this sprite before for the main character.
There is no sound.
It doesn't need it.
That reminds me of Zelda, unironically, with the shield. Actually, Moon Crystal. I don't know why this is giving me Moon Crystal vibes, though. Or Faxanadu.
Yeah, I could see Pax Xanadu.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So apparently you do get the shield, so
Don't know if it's an MV,
that's
but it looks good for what it's there.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, game looks fine. All we really see is a dude platforming to the right. It kind of looks more like Castlevania, like classic Vania than it does Metroidvania from what we've seen.
I'm gonna check out its web. Multiplayer.
Whoa.
Download now.
It is an RPG.
Hopefully,
Switching.
hopefully it's not an EVE Online RPG.
Doesn't look like it. I thought EVE Online was more futuristic space thing.
It was
It's
a
like
bad joke.
you're in the EVE Online universe, but on one of the undeveloped planets.
Yeah, there was another Eve tie-in game.
Huh.
Not to go into that.
Looks good though. Hard to tell if it's an MV though, obviously, just from this trailer. But attacks look clean. You get to stab shit, which is good. Looks
Well, when he
like
got the shield, it was a dead end, so that means that they at least have to leave the room backtracking. It can't be completely linear.
This is true.
uh,
It is a Kickstarter trailer, so not even being on Kickstarter yet, they may not have it all fleshed
yeah,
out.
which is fair. Interesting to see what the Kickstarter offers though. Oh shit. Merman. Sorry, Zoras.
They're probably called mermen and not Zoras.
Yeah. But
Probably
they
some
got
sort of
Unes.
copyright issue.
Alright, next one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Eve. Next one is the Four Elements. What number in the playlist is it? 7.
Well, now you've spoiled what the next games are.
I don't even remember what they are. If someone has the capacity to remember after that, good on them. I couldn't. Did I loop it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this one's kind of a Wonder Boy / Shantae type of thing with the element switching.
Mm-hmm.
They have to settle their differences. There's like fire, hate, ice, and they have to like get over their like dislike of each other.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they're just bickering the entire game.
Yeah, I'd be on board for that. I like some banter.
God, if Demon Crest had switching like this, that game would be so much better.
Switching in real time. Never before seen technology.
You just had to memorize the buttons you had to press, and
I
then
would
just do
rather
it
have
really fast.
ROM hacked it to use the trigger buttons, because they didn't do anything, did they?
I don't think so. The Actually, it might have switched between the like fire elements. That's
Or
probably the biggest
spells.
problem.
No, I think it
Yeah.
switched between spells or something. That's like,
Oh
no!
yeah. It's like I don't even use these.
I used them only on one boss and I still died. There was no point.
It's probably worth using the like escape spell, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty good to a degree. I'm
Yeah.
not personally a fan of the art direction in terms of like what the assets they used.
Yeah, but my only concern is we don't see all that much
Yeah.
gameplay. We see one ability. It'd be very nice if we had a map, but unfortunately trailers don't like maps.
No. Like,
Yeah,
I like all the character designs too.
like here's the fire guy, and then they just have him like walk back and forth and jump over an enemy,
Mm.
and then
Well, the water guy's swimming, so
so that's one thing that I don't like about a lot of these switching ones is they almost always have some sort of like water guy, and all they do is, hey, this guy can swim. He's completely useless everywhere else,
Water
and all the
That's
other
crispy
true.
characters,
like.
yeah, and all the other characters are useless underwater. But this allows you to go underwater.
maybe everyone can swim, but they just didn't show us.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just let.
let's check out the Kickstarter.
All right. But yeah, I'd prefer to like see a subversion of that. Like if you're gonna do 4 elements, I think it's better to do like
Oh.
ice, and then have them all do stuff underwater.
Yeah.
Sounds like Spyro talk.
Action puzzle platformer.
Hmm.
Maybe they never claimed to be a Metroidvania at all. It was all in our heads.
I think they also posted on the subreddit.
Oh. Well, that's 4 elements. Should we go to the next one? Oh,
Sure.
never mind. It already did.
Oh,
Alright, so that was the 4 elements, and this is the Devil Within Satgat. Don't know if I pronounced that right.
I don't either. Oh, this is the instrumental version. There's like a voiced version that has like a yeah, it's like full song.
guess
I
it's
should
neat
I
that they have 2 versions.
Yeah, I put this one in because I figured it would be better for us to talk over the instrumental than
Yeah.
Yeah.
compete with the vocalizations.
Well,
Ah, shit. Samurai.
so far we have cinematic. Oh, now we have walking.
And
I just caught
fighting.
up.
Because I'm ahead of you guys. I'm talking to you from the future. There is combat. And it looks good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Zerg? What are they doing here?
Zerging?
Oh, it's Mech Zerg.
Oh,
Zerg and Protoss had a baby.
is there like a character named Zerg?
No, it's from StarCraft.
That's what I thought, but you
Yeah.
were like using. Yeah, I was confused. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You like my RTSs?
I need to play more TSs. But it's not to talk about that. This
On the
combat looks.
podcast.
This is now the StarCraft
Yeah.
podcast, and for as long as this game's
Mm.
successful.
It
It looks pretty good. I
Yeah.
don't like how bright the effects are, though.
Oh, that's fair.
I guess it's fine when it's like it's something where you don't have a lot of control over your character at the time. Like
Yeah.
it has a parry and it does a really bright effect when you parry, but you're not like making a lot of decisions then. So
It's
Yeah.
true. And they're all like kind of slow-looking attacks with wind-ups and movement tied into them, so there's not. You don't need to exert fine control over your character or anything while you're running around and screens blowing up.
yeah, I forget if there was much in the way of UI. Like I wonder if this has like a stamina system like Dark Souls, where
Yeah.
it tries to make it slower and more deliberate.
It's really well polished, though, in terms of the graphics department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
And the
smooth.
fact that they were the fact that they were willing to invest in like getting actual like singers for their music
Mm-hmm.
means that they're probably not just phoning this game in.
No, this looks really well polished. It looks fun to play, at least. Combat
Mhm.
looks fun. Can't say if
Yeah,
it's an MV or not because we don't got no map, but
yeah, there's no UI either. Like I'm guessing they just removed the UI besides
yeah.
the like damage numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers also kind of indicate that it's got RPG elements.
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Didn't really look at the boss that closely the first time.
Pretty spooky.
Pretty grody.
Hmm.
Put your skin back on. God damn it.
Clearly they didn't need it.
Yeah, looks good. Is it on Kickstarter?
I don't remember.
No, it's on Steam.
It does look like it has an iframe dash though.
Oh no.
An iframe dash and a parry. So,
2.5 action adventure. Oh, it doesn't say Metroidvania there.
But it does say exploration, and
It does say exploration.
we all know that walking in a
Intricately
straight line is
connected
not
world.
exploration.
See, when people use words like this, I tend to actually believe it's more of a Metroidvania than just saying it's a Metroidvania, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's true. Intricately does
Connected.
imply some sort of connectivity. Because if they just said interconnected, they could still mean like an overworld map or something.
Yeah.
I bet if you look at the full list of tags, Metroidvania will be on there.
Probably more of them. But I am not signed in on browser. Oh,
Like
that wasn't.
if you hit the plus, then you
Oh,
can see more tags.
yeah. Those are user defined, so I'm not gonna say the dev did that. But it looks good.
Well, it's not released yet, so I don't know
No,
why users would be tagging it.
those people are weird.
Okay,
Next one.
sure.
All right, that was the devil within Satgat. Oh, I'm probably butchering the fuck out of that, and I apologize. Next one is Biomorph. Oh, you got a gun. Oh shit, Inkling.
Oh yeah, dash. Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
it's
like
kind of
you
like Rayman.
have a aiming like shot, like Metroid Dread. Oh, this is the one where you like beat the enemy and then you take control over them.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
fun.
Kind of reminds me of Abe's Odyssey when you can mind control other things.
Yeah, or current script where you possess enemies. I'm always a fan of possession mechanics
Same.
in games. Metal Arms on the PlayStation 2. Ooh.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to distract from this pretty looking game by
Oh,
talking about a different
I
game.
I thought you were gonna bring up a point that was relevant to this game,
No.
based based on that other game.
No, just that game also has a similar mechanic that I like.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
uh,
No, we don't see too much for this game.
Yeah, it's
Mostly.
basically just showing off the like, okay, you can possess enemies, and it uses like shooting mechanics and the like inkling dash.
music reminds me of Castlevania 2 degree, if I'm gonna be honest.
So you like the music?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, not this part, but when they get the power up, like, to transform into the creature, it sounded like a Castlevania guitar riff starting. Yeah, right here.
I believe you.
So good.
We saw there's almost kind of a lock-on mechanic with the shooting. Wonder what that was. Maybe there's a finisher you can do on enemies that requires a charge up.
Yeah, maybe that's how you possess them. You have to use like some sort of special finisher.
Hmm.
Because it looked like they just exploded into blood when they killed them
Yeah.
in the like normal gameplay.
Yeah, it's like you took the hologram of what they were.
You can also compare this type of mechanic to, well, I guess any game where you're temporarily gaining a buff, at least I'm assuming you're temporarily gaining buffs based on this little bit of gameplay, not like permanently acquiring a new form. But I suppose it's similar to Rune Fence earlier, if they make use of lots of temporary abilities, which
Hmm.
can
And
be very interesting, and the possession mechanic lends itself very well to that.
it's interesting that for the comparison, use the game that's not even out yet.
Well, I can't think of any others.
Kirby, Brave Fencer Musashi,
You're
like
right, I should have
the
thought of Kirby.
inspirations for Rune Fencer Ilya.
I don't play Kirby, I'm sorry.
What?
When Kirby eats a car, Kirby doesn't become the car.
Well, no. No, well, if he eats a wheel,
know.
though, he becomes Wheel Kirby.
Yeah.
I know.
How would you know if you don't play Kirby there, master? Jeez! I'm gonna have to force you to play Kirby Air Ride online.
No.
Does that even have that aspect to it? I haven't played
Yeah, it
that.
has the wheel. Well, no, even
Oh,
just regular Kirby does, or Kirby Air Ride does. Has the
where you,
wheel, has wing, has plasma, cannon, fire, ice. What else does it have? Sword, spike. A lot of the classic abilities.
yeah, the only ones I played are Dreamland and Kirby's Adventure.
Damn. I'm the only
So
true
I'm
Kirby
a bit,
fan here, it seems.
I'm a bit out of date.
I played a compilation of Kirby games.
The one for the Wii?
No, it was on the Game Boy.
I don't know that one then.
It was like the first 6 Kirby games or something.
Oh. Well, should we go to the next one?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so this is Biomorph. Next one is chipBot! Hey, chipBot! Wonder who did this gorgeous music.
Is it gorgeous?
Okay. Don't tell Loyal. In my opinion, this composition wasn't that good, but everyone else loves it, so you know what? I count that as a win.
Yeah, so this is made by somebody that's on the our Metroidvania Discord.
Yeah.
Loyal. And I actually had no idea he was working on it until he's like, "Hey, would you like to try this game out?"
Yeah, same. And it was like, it was pretty much done at that point for his demo.
Yeah.
And then I did the music for it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of a precision platformer focused one. There's not really any combat.
Yeah. It's really
Get
fun though.
upgrades. Yeah. Says right there, no combat.
No combat.
He asked me as well, but I thought he was thought his account was hacked or something.
Yeah,
So I asked him
I
personal
also thought
questions that only he would know. That I never did his demo.
Yeah, I also thought that he might have gotten hacked because, like, I had no idea he was working on this. It's like,
Same.
hey,
It
would
was
you like
just
to
out of the
download this
blue.
thing? So I like asked him some more questions, and we got there.
I think, what did I say? I think I just readily accepted. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. We all know who's gonna get a hack first.
You did download a virus earlier.
This is true, I did.
Yeah, it looks good. There's not too many platformer only or I guess focused Metroidvanias. You've got like even a lot of the games that do have a heavy emphasis still have combat and bosses. Like I'm thinking of Trash Quest when I say that.
Yeah. Also, I found the thing. It's like, Cauldrath said to warn you the game is pretty unforgiving. Thanks, Cauldrath.
I haven't played Loot Box Life, but I believe that game is also platforming only.
Mhm.
Yeah. This game is fun,
It,
and it's free. Go play it, please.
it does have the weird juxtaposition where it has the extremely cute robot and then like pretty brutal gameplay. Although I think he made it a little easier.
He did. He did. I have not beaten it in any form. I really should. Like,
Yeah,
I
I was
have the
apparently
muscle
like
memory.
I was apparently like the second one to beat it.
I found bugs.
Yeah.
I wonder if he kept that. I have to get the dash, and I gotta see if he kept that one little area.
Well, there's leaderboards now, so you can get on there.
As if I care about the leaderboards.
But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty good game. It's got some actually legitimate upgrades. Sometimes a lot of these non-combat ones are like feel like they're kind of stretching for finding new upgrades. But
These
this
are
one
pretty
feels like it has.
paced.
Yeah, it's relatively short, but
This is
it
the demo.
yeah, it does give you stuff throughout. though. You don't like it doesn't feel like you like go through a drought of upgrades.
Yeah. And all in all, it is pretty fair. Like, it does teach you how to do everything, and it
Yeah.
visually tells you how it's done.
The only thing that felt was kind of unfair was when there would be like a screen transition and then immediately a trap.
Yeah. Did he fix that?
I don't know. I haven't played the newer version.
Jeez, but there's leaderboards.
Hey, you didn't play it either. I don't want to
I
hear
never
it.
even beat it, man. Because I kept losing progress, so I would have to start over from the beginning.
Hmm.
Now I could probably do it since you don't have to. It has a save mechanic, so
Well, it would save your power ups.
no, not if you refresh the whole screen in the original.
Oh, like if you like close the
Yeah.
game. Oh, okay, yeah.
See, and I
I
turn
thought you
off
meant
my
if you
computer
died.
at night, so
Oh, you didn't just beat it in one sitting. That's weird.
I wish I were that cool, but I'm not.
But yeah, there's he has it on itch.io. You can try it out for free, and it's pretty good. So go try it out.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
chipBot. Next one is Last Night of Winter. Oh, blood. Can't be on YouTube now.
Oh.
It's okay. We already have the videos labeled as explicit.
This is true.
It has this weird thing where they like shuffle around like they're running on ice and then do whatever. I don't know if that's like them intentionally moving that way or if you literally just move around like you're on ice all the time.
I'm sure that's just how the animation is, and it seems like you're constantly jumping and dodging everywhere, so I wouldn't feel like you would be super constricted by the waddling around that you're doing.
Hmm. So it does have a stamina meter.
It does have a part where you're actually on ice, so we know how that would feel like.
Maybe like when you're on ice, you actually move normally.
I'm digging this music. This music's really good. I'm really sad you guys can't hear the music because there's been a lot of banger tracks tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I usually like watch at least half of the video beforehand to make sure there's like some gameplay. So I've heard some of the music.
Okay.
I haven't.
You'll just have to go watch all these trailers again afterwards.
Yep.
Oh, okay, what did we actually see in this trailer? I was distracted. It was mostly just combat and bosses.
Yeah. I don't know like how the exploration would be.
Yeah.
I hope it has exploration. Would be nice.
It does have a lot of bindable buttons, which indicate that you're probably going to get upgrades
Yeah.
to bind said buttons.
I mean, it looks fairly unique. You've got your, looks like it's fun.
Mhm. I do like the style too.
Yeah. And there's some platform sections and like that one spot where they like use the rock to open the gate kind of is alluding to that being a Metroidvania upgrade.
Oh, there's also an iframe dash. It's not just dashing around the enemies, because you dash through the boss
Right.
in one
Well,
of
so
them.
there's the difference between like an iframe dodge that like iframes through attacks and something that just like goes through enemies.
That's fair. And in all the other gameplay, he does try to avoid the attack
Yeah.
or jump over it, so.
Whereas, yeah, if you could just go through a lot of these attacks, it would be more effective to dodge forward to like get in that damage.
I like dodges where you have to strafe around more than dodging directly through the enemy every single time. Because then you actually have to keep in mind how large the attack is and which direction it's heading in, and where it is and where you are positioning.
Yeah. And your decisions have consequences.
When
Yeah,
will you frickin' bricks learn that your actions have consequences? I had to get that out. I'm not sorry.
So against that wolf, it looked like the wolf was doing some attacks that he was dodging through. So it might be that the dodge works on like melee attacks but not projectiles.
Yeah.
maybe.
Hi, Ash. Did I summon you with that? Hi.
Suppose that's a reasonable compromise, being able to dash through an enemy but not their like
Attacks.
attacks. I mean, if an enemy's charging at you, do you consider that an attack?
Charging, yes. If they
I
are
feel
trying
like
to
it's
physically
more
hurt
reasonable
me.
to be able to dodge through that than it is a melee attack or a projectile.
They are trying to
But,
hurt me, that is an attack.
there was like the Shantae games where the most effective attack of of like risky boots was her walking at you because it had contact damage.
You know, with what she wore and how sharp it was, I can see that. I feel that.
She does have those special boots that are made for walking.
They're gonna walk all over you. Oh
Uh-huh.
shit, now we're gonna get DMCA'd. Alright, next one? Alright, so this was the last night of winter. Next one is Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. Small group of violent terrorists struck near a school in Nanwan. Police were swift and precise in their action, and the criminals were arrested.
This has a very it's like a Genesis look to me.
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
like the
is this
look.
Japanese RoboCop?
It does seem to be Japanese RoboCop.
I have not seen any dick shooting.
Shit, you're right. This looks sick, though. This is nostalgia.
I already don't believe that this is a Metroidvania.
Oh no, this looks like pure action platformer, and I'm fucking here for. They have a Battletoads section. Come on. Oh, this looks good. Ah, this looks good. I don't even give a shit if it's a Metroidvania or not. This looks,
Yeah, this does look pretty solid. For, yeah.
This literally looks like it came out of the 90s.
Yeah, I guess I did a Genesis game.
Yeah, no, you were absolutely right. Yeah, this
is
is
pretty.
oof. What, Master?
I said, yeah, it looks pretty.
But yeah, it looks like it's probably not a Metroidvania.
That's a shame.
That's okay.
But, you know, some games are better off not being Metroidvanias in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, not every game has to be.
Just the ones we would want to play.
Oh, the creators of Blazing Chrome. I was thinking, man, this looks kind of like Blazing Chrome, and I didn't see the part in the beginning where it was made by the same people.
The
That makes a lot of
actual
sense. I've heard good things about Blazing Chrome. I haven't played it. Been meaning to.
Well, you should probably play it before you play this one. But yeah, I don't know that there's a lot to say besides it looks cool, looks like retro, but it looks linear.
Yep, that's okay. We still love it. Music is also banging. Doesn't quite sound like a Genesis sound chip, at least for the music. It's hard to tell, but it sounds good.
Suppose it's time to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, aka Japanese Robocop. The next one is Yesterdreamt. Yesterdreamt? Dreamt?
Or rest or dreamt, probably.
Why does that eye have two irises?
Because it's horror.
Oh,
Dodge.
you gotta climb. You gotta mount. Interesting.
Yeah, it does look a little clunky, though.
Yeah.
You have a bullet counter, but you have a lot of bullets.
That might just be for the demo purposes.
But like the demo would give you a limited number of bullets or something.
Well, I mean, like, for the trailer, they just, like, gave themselves a lot of
Oh,
bullets.
yeah. It's true. Yeah, ammo is an interesting mechanic for Metroidvania. Interesting in the sense that there's certain problems associated with it.
Yeah.
Have either of you played Redo?
Nope.
I've not, but I should.
Yeah, that one has limited ammo. And it's, like, limited enough that, it's a concern.
See, I like that. If you're going to have resource management, try to have meaningful resource management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this game quite yet.
Mm.
Yeah, we just don't see all that much.
No.
And it is pre-production footage, it says,
Yeah, it's
so you
pre-alpha,
can't expect
so
much.
it's gonna be clunkier for now.
Yeah.
It looks like they have a solid basis, at least, for what the game will be in some regards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a couple enemies, or, well, maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, that's obviously because it's alpha.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Yesterdreamt. Should we go on to the next one?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is He's Not Your Princess. Hmm. What kind of nuts are we talking about here?
I think it has multiple meanings.
Ah. Ah. What the fuck is going on?
Oh,
What was that intro?
Well, clearly the boyfriend or whatever got
Yeah.
mistaken for being a princess and was kidnapped.
He was pretty much a Bishonen, so I can see it.
So this basically has the same story as Wife Quest.
Except there's no erotic killing of female monsters.
that you
We
know
know
of.
of.
Wow, thanks you two. I don't know if it was for you two, but it was the exact same time for me. And that's how it's gonna register for the stream, so congrats.
Perfect.
It looks pretty good. I like how bouncy she is. And the music's good.
Yeah, reminds me of the same aesthetic as Cookie Cutter was going
Yeah.
for. Like, not this is definitely not a clone of Cookie Cutter, but it like has that same like
Yeah, that
vibe.
kind of, yeah. What do you mean? It looks exactly like it.
It had wait, no, looks exactly like Hollow Knight.
Ah, yes,
It
Hollow
it
Knight
it, ha-
clone.
it has hand drawn graphics, so therefore is Hollow Knight.
Obviously.
I
I
do
like
like
the
when
googly
games,
eyes.
Yeah.
when trailers have reasonably fast-paced intros.
Mhm.
Yeah, this game looks
I,
cute.
I hope
Yeah,
that's the intro for the game, just the entirety of it.
Same.
yeah. That'd be fun. Just get right in there.
Yeah.
Gameplay seems, I mean, yeah, it seems fine. There's bouncing to be had, there's hammering.
Seems like there's some combo like aspects where it has like a launcher.
We don't really see much of the platforming or the map, which, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess those like Venus flytrap things are like fast travel points though.
No, it looks like she got 8 from them and then she had to escape. To me, it looked like you could jump on top of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about jumping on them as well.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
The song, so.
It's been bangers all day.
It has been!
Yeah, those googly eyes are amazing.
I love them.
They're just so large. I'm sure they put them on, and then they just thought, what if we make these 3 times as large? And then they did.
I do like the cutesy enemies they have. It's very nice. It's a nice change of pace from, you know, the usual dark, death, and drab that most
Yeah.
Metroidvanias take, which I love, but it's nice to see cutesy ones once in a while, too. That aren't sexually implicitive about shit. Looking at
Just
you,
be me.
like,
Something about like the color grading of the environment seems strange and doesn't match the cutscene stuff at all.
Well, the cutscenes are anime, and see, when they're not
yeah.
in the cutscene, they're not anime anymore, therefore they can take on a different style.
I know.
That's how it works, right?
Maybe they're being transported to a different world, and this world
Yeah, they're
things are different.
isekai'd, so it's, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
They got isekai'd to a non-anime world.
Hmm.
It's just you see them falling, and then like they fall, and the art style's just different.
Yeah.
They probably hired someone to do the main part, or the intro,
Hmm.
or had a friend. Alright, next one?
Sure.
Alright, this was He's Not Your Princess. Next one is ELYPSE. Interesting.
I think every good trailer intro needs the character falling from a great height and landing somewhere.
Even if it's a like top-down game.
Yes.
Zelda fucking Face Tower, was it? Or you just kept falling through the... It's from Link's Awakening. No, not
I
Face
believe
Tower,
you.
the turtle one.
So this game has a lot of dashing everywhere,
Yeah.
and shooting. I like how the shooting is part of the platforming.
Oh, yeah, because you get hang time when you do it.
Yeah, hang time, then it knocks you back. So it seems that you can stay above enemies as you
Mhm.
bounce around.
Yeah, I
Nice.
guess I don't know what allows you to get all those dashes. I didn't notice. Like I wasn't looking close enough.
I mean, when they were dashing through the platforming segment, it just seemed like they had infinite dashes.
Hmm. That base like because they can dash in every direction. That basically means they can fly then. Which I
Well, let's
doubt
see it
that.
again.
Yeah, like it seems to be platforming focused, so being able to fly would eliminate that.
I mean, if your walls and ceilings are covered in spikes, then there's still some challenge there.
Yeah.
And flying is different from repeatedly jumping anyways.
Oh, shit. 1 second, I got a cat joining me. Hi.
Oh, maybe it could be jumping between specific points in the trailer. It's hard to tell. Everything is bright. Maybe you have a certain amount of dashes you can perform in the
I
air.
would
It's
assume
something
certain
like
amount.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something larger.
Just something really high.
Yeah, it looks fun. jumping around and shooting is not something every game does.
It's obviously a Metroid clone.
Well, with how slow the shots are, it means that you're going to have to be very deliberate with them.
Ah,
Gonna
so
be
fully charged Samus Smash kind of shot. Gotcha.
Sure.
Leading projectiles is as much fun as you can possibly have in any game.
I guess if you're
don't
into
really-
Doom, that would translate.
Well, Doom's more about dodging projectiles
Mhm.
and
I guess your
spatial
weapons.
awareness.
Yeah, I guess your weapons tend to be hit scan in that, and then the enemy weapons are projectiles.
Yeah, and if you're playing without mouse look and without 3D aim, then you have to be aiming pretty close to the enemy in order to actually shoot at them. Because the game kind of has vertical aim assist, the original.
And looking at this game, it looks like the dashes aren't like you don't have to like pick up something in like in Celeste to refresh them. It's just you have them. So yeah, it's probably what you said where there's just a lot of dashes.
I think looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
And
Music
we
sounds
don't
good.
really know if it's a Metroidvania. There seems to be exploration, maybe. So
A lot of them are like really tight platforming areas, but that might just be like what they're focusing on showing.
which is what you would show if your game was about, if you know, if it was a platformer.
Yeah, like if you were
First.
showing Ori, you would probably show escape sequences. Your favorite game, Ori.
So, next game?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so this was ELYPSE. Oh, it's Vernal Edge. Hey!
It's
So
about
we have
time
had
Vernal
this
Edge
on the
showed up.
podcast before, but not in a trailer episode. So I'm saying it's fine.
Oh, Amber.
So
I
this
have
is
the
this is also
demo.
made by someone that is in the
Yeah.
Metroidvania Discord.
He actually followed us yesterday, too.
Oh,
Nice. The demo came out for this
Like
very
a year
recently,
ago.
right? Oh,
No, the first demo, came out
first demo we
no.
did with Professor
2
Q.
years ago.
I thought I
Was-
heard some news about this game really recently. I must be mistaken.
No.
Well, they just just released this trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just released it on Steam. He posted in dev chat. Or dev news. No, the trailer came out or the demo came out when I was still at my old job, so that was over 2 years ago.
But yeah, this is like heavily inspired by Devil May Cry. It's very combo centric.
And featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
I mean, it's probably a new demo though, so I'm not wrong. Probably.
There probably is a new one. I do like the style still.
Yeah.
Game looks great.
It is.
Combat looks fun.
So it looks like it's a crest-like because it has that thing where you can fly between the islands with the like 3D islands.
Yeah.
Which the last time they showed the game off, they just had like a top-down thing and just had icons that you flew between. So now they have that full 3D thing. But
Nice.
apparently they said that you'll eventually unlock the ability to go between them without going to the overworld.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah. That's.
Nice.
I do wish more games kind of did that, where they have the overworld, but also the areas can connect.
Mhm.
I got
No,
it.
I mean,
I got it for the crest lake. It looks so good. Like it's like Demon's Crest.
Demon's Crest was just mode 7, though. It had like
I know.
just a 2D picture and it got rotated. This one's got full 3D.
I know. It looks a lot better.
Mhm.
I do think the 3D looks nice. Yeah, a lot of areas seem fairly linear in that you're only going through them in one direction when you get there?
I remember the demo was actually very non-linear.
Oh, it's kind of like you need to get 3 keys before you can go forward, and
Yeah.
then there are like 3 different areas you could go to.
Yeah.
So it had like the level was non-linear, but then the areas within the levels were kind of linear.
Hmm,
But that was also the starting area.
Yeah.
this is true. I'm not usually super interested in. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that I'm not interested in combo games, but a lot of combo-centric games like Devil May Cry never really appealed to me. But this combos in this game do look fun.
Mhm. Yeah, it has a lot of different systems. Like you have multiple meters there. You have like the magic meter, and then you have like a combo meter that you build up, and they both activate different things. So optimizing things requires for you to like handle the different resources. Like the way the magic meter works is that it doesn't. It'll automatically refill over time when you deplete it, but you have to deplete it completely first. So you're encouraged to like use it all up at some point, and then you do stuff later
Mm-hmm.
or do other stuff while it's filling up.
Yeah, game looks pretty good.
Oh yeah. Got left.
Didn't
Four
realize they
more.
were doing console release.
I wonder if they got enough on their Kickstarter.
I mean, the Kickstarter did succeed.
Yep. All right.
That
Oh,
was years ago as well. So
2 years-ish.
know.
yeah,
All right. So that was Vernal Edge. The next one is Covalent?
Valen,
Covalent? Bonds?
probably sure.
Damn, getting some chemistry up in this bitch.
Or they just like used the chemistry buzzword.
Hey, I like that word.
I am done with chemistry and I couldn't be happier.
Oh, the
There's a lot of big crushing going on, so you guys are probably glad you're not hearing this shit. It's not shit, it's just it hurts my ears a little bit.
the screen transition hurt my eyes a little bit.
There's a
They do
lot
the
going
blur
on.
thing and the yeah.
There's a
fine.
lot of visual shit going on right now, and it is a lot. Can confirm.
Yeah,
The
this
particle
like
effects are very bright compared to the rest of the game.
and the speed of the characters just can be very fast compared to how zoomed out it is. It seems like it would be
Yeah.
confusing. But let's see. I was kind of just distracted the entire time
It looks
from the
good.
visuals.
It could be that it's zoomed in for the trailer as well.
I would hope so. I mean, the style is nice.
Yeah.
It's got a style, it's sticking with it. It's very fast and flashy though, which could be good or bad depending on what you like in a game.
Right.
Cyberpunk Sonic.
God damn it.
So we see a lot of running and mostly just running in one direction.
It does look like the combat is combining with the running well, so it's smooth at least.
Yeah, that's good. You can't tell if it's Metroidvania. It could be, though.
Does strike me more as a hack and slash.
You can see a lot of these things like the grappling hook and the ground pound being upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah, could work. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Not much else to say about it.
Yeah, there's not a lot mechanically or level design wise to analyze here.
Yeah. There's a lot of blue, so it's pretty.
So if you like blue, try this game.
And if you don't like blue, the hell are you doing with your life? Gotta be a blue enjoyer somewhere.
It's using a lot of cyan. More
Yeah.
so than blue.
That's a
Cyan
type of
is
blue.
a blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a type of blue.
It's between green and blue.
It is not green blue though. That is definitely on the blue side, between blue and green.
You can
Maybe
still
it's
consider it
turquoise.
to be its own color.
No. Okay. Hold on. There are 6 main colors. Indigo I don't count because that is the hybrid between purple and blue. 6 main colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. It's falls
Magenta
into
and
the blue
cyan.
spectrum.
So we're going with paint colors, not light colors.
No, we're going with paints, yes. I
I
mean,
don't
if you want
know.
to
How to
do light,
program it.
yeah, we can do cyan, magenta. What's the last one? Isn't it yellow?
Yellow.
Yellow's just yellow. And cyan, in that case, is technically the blue.
It's
Magenta
blue green.
being
No,
purple.
cyan is cyan. It's
Cyan
not
is
blue.
blue green.
It's a blue.
It's the one
It's
directly
cyan.
between blue and green on the light color wheel.
I thought cyan was cyan. Cyan. In the light color wheel. I thought it
So
was
the
like
light
it's...
color wheel,
Uh-huh.
primary colors are red, green, and blue, and cyan is between green and blue.
Oh, for the... Wait. For the light color wheel or paint's color wheel?
Light color wheel. Paint says red,
I
yellow,
thought it
and
was yellow, cyan, magenta for the main 3.
no, those are the secondary colors.
You should
Ah,
stop
shit,
judging
you're
things
right.
based
You're
off
right.
of your narrow-minded cultural assumptions,
No,
Atcero.
he was right. I was thinking of the secondary color wheel.
When you're a programmer, the way you represent colors is generally by saying the like a red, green, or
Oh!
blue value.
Weird, look at this. When I look up cyan, it has blue.
What?
Says
It
it's
also
blue.
has
Yeah.
green.
It does have green.
It also has purple. What's your point? It has magenta.
Just like here's some colors that are kind of like it.
Wait, well, no, technically cyan does not have any pink or magenta.
It's a bright, lively greenish blue.
Greenish blue, not a
And then
bluish green.
Oh
Therefore,
my
it is
gosh.
blue.
We
and you
need to
saw that
get
it
through
had a
these
hex code of
trailers.
00FFFF. That means it's no red, full blue, full green.
I'm
Or
sorry
actually,
that you're wrong,
full
but
green,
we have
full
to move
I
on.
am not wrong. I will prove you wrong. Next, so this is Covalent, which is a blue game. Next one is Volunteer. The Ascension.
Yeah, this was actually one that came out just out. The trailer came out just after our last one, and someone was like, "Hey, are you doing Volunteer?" I'm like, "Yes." Well, it's in the very next one.
Bees.
Another combo-centric game, and a lot of cyan.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the jiggle physics. I know what we're using for a thumbnail, boys.
Technically, that isn't jiggle physics though, because
No.
it's a 2D sprite.
It's true.
You can still have jiggle physics on a
It's
2D
not physics.
sprite.
It's just somebody drawing jiggling. It's not physics.
Yes, it's the physics they're giving to the boobs.
You still call it jiggle physics when it happens in an anime.
Yes.
So, yeah. Atcero's right on this one, I'm sorry.
On this one, please, I'm always
I mean, well,
right.
I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe
No.
there's a distinction between the term used in animation versus it just happening
Games,
as a
yeah.
result of physics in games.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, this one's another kind of Monster Boy one.
yeah. I wonder if this is just like a super mode though,
Yeah.
like Devil Trigger. But yeah, it looks like it's a like the combat's good.
Yeah, looks.
Yeah.
I like the style.
Yeah, well animated. No, yeah, nothing looks like it like needs way more frames or anything like that.
Yeah.
Looks like it kind of has like a bash slash grappling hook kind of combination thing.
Yeah, it looks neat.
Bug
I
riding.
do. It is nice when there are abilities that you can use to quickly reposition yourself in combat.
Mhm.
Always satisfying to perform. Why people like the bash so much in Ori.
You just said that with so much disdain, like in your voice.
Sorry.
It looks like it had like a quest tracker on the left at one point, so this might be like a quest-based game. I don't know how much I like that or dislike that. Sometimes it can be done well, sometimes it isn't.
I think it's fine, you know, it can be interesting.
Yeah.
You don't see it too much.
Yeah, it's just a line of whether or not it feels like a chore or it feels like content, like
Yeah,
enjoyable content.
it's true.
Yeah, I think this is
Alright.
one to keep an eye on.
Yeah. 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No?
I was checking too. Alright, so this is Volunteer the Ascension. Next one is Saga of Sins. Like my life choices. Oh, it's like a stained glass. Oh no. I'm getting gleam light.
Oh, jeez. There's clearly a Gleamlight clone.
Oh no.
Actually, just based off of this, it already looks like better than gleam light.
Stop comparing it to Gleamlight.
You
Like,
know,
Stop.
it's hard. There's not many stained glass games out there. This is the second one I've ever seen.
And this also looks like it uses 2D skeletal animation.
That's
Yeah.
fine. They made it look. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
It's more subtle, I suppose, than that makes it better.
I do like the leaning into like religious themes they got going on.
Oh yeah.
Like you got the heaven and hell mode.
It is nice that they're committing to their style,
Yeah.
and it looks nice.
hmm Yeah, so I guess it just has the two forms.
Looks like there's two things on
Or
the other side to unlock. So I don't know if those are upgrades or.
well, it looks like it's like the demon form slash angel form kind of thing.
Oh yeah, actually yeah. If you look at where he's walking, those two are broken. It looks like.
Mm.
So I think there are two other forms.
Well, there's
Oh.
two that are like covered in vines on the right, and then as he keeps walking,
Yep.
there's more, or at least one more like in the middle.
But if you
It's
look
kind
up
of
at the top, there's two locks.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yep.
I guess that could be the case.
It is kind of confusing to look at because the entire game looks kind of like stained glass, but then you have stained glass, and then you have stuff in the game in front of the stained glass.
hmm It is kind of interesting that it like swings back and forth up there.
Oh yeah, it's
They
pretty cool.
they, they hooked physics up to like the screen moving.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, I didn't really notice it, so it mustn't
Oh
be
yeah,
too
they did. That's
distracting.
actually really sick. liking this game.
Yeah. Can't believe you compared it to Gleamlight a minute ago.
No, I said it looked better than Gleamlight already, and I was right.
But that's not saying very much.
It looks like a competent game that has its own style that they're sticking with, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
Gleamlight devs probably watch this stream and now they're
Yeah,
gonna cry.
2023. I hope not. Well, actually, this wouldn't be the first time I've made someone cry. Or will it be the last? Alright, next one.
Sure. I think this is the last one.
Yep. So this was Saga of Sins. The next one is Double Damnation.
This one just gets right into it.
Already looks better than Gleamlight.
It's based off of the Greek urn style.
Yeah.
Not sure how Metroidvania it is. It looks like it's kind of a linear platformer.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. There's some very fast dashing going on.
Yeah, I don't know fully what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like, that is a ridiculous launch.
There's a
Interesting.
voiceover going on, and I can't understand it. Not because of you guys, just the accent they picked was super thick.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I wasn't sure if it was English at first.
It looks like a platforming game. Like they showed just the climbing. They showed the very large vertical map. Seems like it may not be a Metroidvania.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is just pretty hard to tell what's going on in this trailer.
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see on August 26th.
yeah.
Seems that we've gone through all of our trailers.
We have.
Yeah, 2 minutes to kill.
We could also just end a minute early because we need to sleep.
That is very true.
That is a possibility.
7 a.m. work, let's go!
Alright, any closing thoughts?
We saw many good games today. Everything looks pretty swell.
Yep. Read. And go play the demos of games that that we will have listed in the YouTube whenever that comes out. Hopefully soon.
Lots of demos.
Lots of demos.
Make sure to play demos. Demos are great.
Yep.
Embrace demo culture.
Oh, when are you gonna play chipBot Master?
I don't know.
Hey, you gotta embrace the demo.
Yeah.
You're right. Remind me later.
I think I'm gonna remember. Barely remember what I eat for breakfast. Just kidding. I don't remember to eat breakfast.
Well, then you do remember what you ate for breakfast.
Nothing. The tears of my hungry stomach.
The tears of the Gleamlight devs.
I ate
salty.
2 poached eggs and 2 pieces of rye toast with butter on them.
How do you have the time for that? Man, I don't even have the time just to pour myself cereal and eat it.
I woke up early.
See, there's where you lost me.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. It's 10:30 pretty much.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.